Hello everyone! Welcome to Native Man Math Tutorial wherein you can find free mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Ang content ng video lesson na ito ay Summative Test 2, Practice Test for Grade 11 General Mathematics. This is under Term 1 of the Strengthened Senior High School Curriculum. This video presents multiple choice questions as practice test or practice review for the upcoming second summative test. And ang content po nito ay from week 4 to 6. And the lessons are sequence and series including arithmetic and geometric sequence and series, solve financial problems, choosing appropriate units, scientific notations, and conversion of units. But before I present examples or questions, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for more video lessons. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin. For number 1 question, which of the following is a series? A. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. B. 3, 6, 9, 12. C. 1, 3, 5, 7. And D. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? I will give you time to answer this question. Okay, the correct answer is letter A, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. So when you talk of series, then all you have to do are you're going to add all the terms in a sequence. So that's why A is the kind of series out of the 4 choices. Okay? Number 2 question. Which sigma notation represents the series 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16? A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, this sigma notation. So bakit po kaya itong sigma notation? So notice here sa ating pong given 1, 4, 9, 16, there are 4 terms in the given series. So here, n should be equal to 1, the starting number, and end up to 4. Okay, and then n squared. So notice here, lahat po ng rule ay n squared, pare-pareho lang. And then 1, 4, 9, 16, 1, 4, 9, 16. So pare-pareho po lang po yung series. So ang pagkaiba lang po ay yung number at the bottom and at the top of that sigma notation. Okay? So here, 4 and 4, that's wrong. 1 to 3 only, that's wrong. Okay, 2 to 4, that's wrong. Should be 1 to 4 because there are 4 terms in the given series. Okay? Number 3. Which of the following series describe a finite series? A. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10. B. 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14. C. 5 plus 10 plus 15. And D. All the choices. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, all the choices. So ang tinutukoy po ng problem o tinatanong po ng problem is finite series. Mean to say, meron pong hangganan. So lahat po ng choices A, B, and C are all finite series. So that's why the correct answer is all the choices. Number 4, evaluate the sigma notation. Okay, this is a sigma notation and it starts from 1 until 4. And the rule is 2n plus 3. We have choices A, 12, B, 22, C, 32, and D, 46. I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is 32, letter C. So how you get 32? So paano nga po ba makuha yung 32 if you evaluate this sigma notation? Okay, the rule here is 2n plus 3. Okay, ito po yung rule natin from first term to fourth term kasi ito po yung nakalagay sa sigma. Okay, so here, substitute the value of n. So for first term, 2 times 1. For second term, 2 times 2. For third term, 2 times 3. For fourth term, 2 times 4. And then, constant po yung plus 3. That's why plus 3 here. Okay, simplify. First term is 2 times 1 plus 3. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5. For second term, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 3 is 7. Third term, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9. And fourth term, 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11. And if you're going to add all the terms in the sequence, 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 32. So that's why the if you evaluate the sigma notation, then the answer is 32. Number 5. What is the main difference between a sequence and a series? A. A sequence has a formula while a series does not. B. A sequence is an ordered group of terms while a series is their sum. C. A sequence includes variables while a series includes constants. And D. A sequence is always infinite while a series is finite. Okay, I'll give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. A sequence is an ordered group of terms while a series is their sum. Okay, so here, ang tinatanong po ng problem is the difference between sequence and a series. Okay, so again, ang series po ay sum at ang sequence ay ordered group of terms. Okay? Number 6. What is the sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic series 4, 8, 12, 16? A. 200, B. 210, C. 220, and D. 240. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, 220. Pero paano nga po ba nakuha yung 220? So here, we're going to calculate the sum of 10 terms of arithmetic sequence. So ito po yung formula for arithmetic sequence. All you have to do is substitute the given. Okay, we have sum of 10, kaya S of 10 is equal to N is number of terms. So 10 terms daw, kaya N is 10 divided by 2. Then times 2 is constant. A sub 1, first term from the given sequence is 4. So 2 times 4, then plus N is 10 again, number of terms. So 10 minus 1 times the common difference. So what is the common difference? So we have here 4, 8, 12, 16. Here you are going to add 4 to get the next term. So the common difference is 4. So that's why we have this equal to 4 here. And then simplify. So next, you're going to divide. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then 2 times 4 is 8 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, you are going to add first before you multiply. So this become 8 plus 36 is 44. Then times 5, that is equal to 220. So that's why the correct answer is letter C, 220. Number 7. What is the common difference of the arithmetic sequence 5, 11, 17, 23? A3, B4, C5, and D6. I'll give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, 6. So here, how to get the common difference of arithmetic sequence. So ang gagawin lang po ninyo is you're going to subtract from right to left. So here, 11 minus 5 is 6 or can be 17 minus 11 is 6 or pwede rin pong 23 minus 17 is equal to 6. So the common difference is 6. For number 8, find the 10th term of the arithmetic sequence with first term 5 and common difference of 3. A 19, B 23, C 28, and D 32. Okay, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, 32. Pero paano nga po ba nakuha yung 32? So here, the formula of the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so substitute the given. So we have find the 10th term. So n is 10. So a sub 10 for n is equal to what is the first term? So given po yung first term 5. So 5, then plus, and then n is number of terms. So 10th term, kaya 10 po yung number of terms. Then, minus 1, and the common difference. So, given po yung common difference dito na 3, so times 3 here. Okay, so simplify. Okay, subtract muna and then multiply. So, this become 10 minus 1 is 9, then times 3 is equal to, multiply, 9 times 3 is 20, 7, then plus 5, that is equal to 32. So the answer is, or the 10th term is 32. Number 9. Find the 6th term of a geometric sequence with first term 3 and common ratio 2. A, 108, B, 96, C, 86, and D, 73. I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, 96. So, paano po makuha yung 96? So, this is the formula in finding the nth term of geometric sequence. Okay, so geometric sequence naman po ngayon. So, here, ang hanapin po natin ay 6 terms. So, n po natin ay 6. We have first term 3, a sub 1, common ratio 2. Ito po yung n. Okay, substitute natin. A sub n is 6, 6 term. Okay, so a sub 6 is equal to a sub 1 or first term is 3, so 3, r or common ratio 2, and then raised to n minus 1. N is number of terms, so 6 terms kaya n is 6 minus 1. Okay, simplify muna natin yung exponent. So this become, okay, 2 raised to 6 minus 1 is 5. And then simplify muna natin yung 2 raised to 5, that is equal to 32. So 32 times 3, that is equal to 96. So here, okay, the sixth term of geometric sequence is 96. Number 10. Which situation is best modeled by a geometric sequence? A. A student adds 50 pesos to savings every week. B. A worker receives the same fixed salary every month. Letter C. An investment grows by multiplying its value by 2% each month. And D. A class counts learners as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C. An investment grows by multiplying its value by 2% each month. So, pinag-uusapan po dito ay geometric sequence. So, sa geometric sequence, to get the next term, you're going to multiply the common ratio. So, that's why we need a multiplication. Okay? So, for letter A, ito po ay 50 pesos to savings every week. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay arithmetic sequence kasi ito po ay you are going to add 50 pesos. So for letter B naman, receive the same fixed salary every month. So the same po, fixed. So ibig sabihin, hindi din po yan geometric sequence. So here, an investment grows by multiplying its value by 2% each month. Okay? So that's why letter C, illustrate or model geometric sequence. Number 11. Which of the following best describes depreciation? A. A decrease in asset value over time. B. A fixed amount added from an investment. C. A steady increase in asset value. And D. All of the above. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. A decrease in asset value over time. So pag ang pinag-uusapan po natin ay depreciation, the key term for depreciation is decrease in asset value over time. So decrease in asset. So yun po yung depreciation. Okay? Number 12. A car bought for 600,000 pesos is now worth 250,000 pesos after several years. What financial concept does this illustrate? A. Depreciation. B. Appreciation. B. Loan repayment. And D. Compound interest. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A, depreciation. So again, sa number 11, so Yun po yung definition ng depreciation. So, yun, ngayon naman po ay illustration ng depreciation. So, a car bought 600,000 and the value will become 250,000 after several years. So, ibig sabihin, bumaba po yung value ng car, kaya ito po ay depreciation. Okay? Number 13. What makes a mortgage different from a regular loan? A. Amount is paid yearly. B. Amount requires no collateral. C. Amount is paid back without interest. And D. Amount is secured or guaranteed by the property. I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Amount is secured or guaranteed by property. So pag sinabi po nating mortgage, meron po siyang collateral. Okay? So kapag may collateral, ibig sabihin, meron pong secured or guaranteed property. Okay? So yung letter A, paid yearly only, wrong. Letter B, requires no collateral, wrong. Letter C, paid back without interest, wrong. So lahat po ng loan ay meron pong interest. Okay? So that's why the answer is letter D. Number 14. Which of the following best describes a loan? A. Buying a car in cash basis. B. A one-time payment of car from your savings. C. Money borrowed and paid back with interest. And D. The increase of interest in land value. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, money borrowed and paid back with interest. So yan po yung ibig sabihin po ng loan. Number 15. A motorcycle was purchased for 50,000 pesos in 2020. If the value of the motorcycle depreciated annually by 15%, find its value now 2026. A. We have this value. B, C, and D. I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, so here, hindi ko po may papakita ko yung computation, pero pag hindi po nyo alam kung paano po i-compute, pwede lang po ninyong i-comment yung inyong question sa comment box below this video lesson. For items 16 to 17, refer on the problem below. A parcel of land was purchased for 3,500,000 and appreciates by 10% annually. This is number 16 question. What is its value after 1 year? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Okay, 3,850,000 pesos. How about number 17? What will be the value of the land after 6 years? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Number 18. A car was purchased for 800,000 pesos and depreciates by 10% annually. What will be its value after 5 years? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, for number 19. Which of the following statement is true about financial problems? A. Loan is money borrowed from a bank or lender that you must pay back with interest. B. Simple interest is computed on the principal and then added into it. C. Semi-annually is converted 6 months. And D. All of the above. Okay, I'll give you some seconds to answer. Okay, so what's the correct answer? Letter D, all of the above. So ang hinahanap po ng problem is that true about financial problem. So alin po yung statement which is true about financial problem? So lahat po ng statement A, B, C are true about financial problems. Okay? Number 20. A car was purchased for 900,000 pesos and depreciates by 10% annually. What will be its value after 3 years? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Okay? For number 21, which metric unit is most appropriate for measuring the diameter of a Philippine coin? A. Kilometer, B. Meter, C. Millimeter, and D. Liter. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, millimeter. So here, ang susukatin daw po natin ay diameter of Philippine coin. So yung Philippine coin po ay medyo maliit. So the appropriate unit is that millimeter. Okay? So yung meter ay isang metro, mahaba po yan, kilometer. Okay, large unit po yan. Liter is not unit for length. Kaya ang most appropriate from the choices is that millimeter. Okay? Number 22. Anna said that the most appropriate unit to measure the length of a notebook is millimeters. Which of the following statements proves Anna's idea? A. Anna's idea is correct. B. Anna's idea is incorrect. It should be meter. C. Anna's idea is incorrect. It should be hectometer. D. Anna's idea is incorrect. It should be centimeters. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Anna's idea is incorrect. It should be centimeter. So ano po ba yung susukatin ni Ana? Okay, sabi po niya, the most appropriate unit to measure the length of notebook is millimeters. So yung millimeters, masyado pong small na unit po yan. Since ang standard po na notebook ay medyo halos nasa mahigit isang dangkal, so dapat ang appropriate unit po dyan ay centimeter. Okay? Number 23. Which of the following rate is the most appropriate speed of a motorcycle in a highway? We have A, 10,000 km per hour, B, 1,000 km per hour, C, 100 km per hour, and D, 10 km per hour. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, 100 km per hour. Number 24. Which of the following statements is not belong to the group? A. Thickness of a mathematics book. B. Length of a basketball court. C. Weight of a cargo truck. And D. Height of a 6 feet basketball player. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, weight of cargo truck. So ang hinahanap po ng problem is not belong to the group. So ibig sabihin, yung tatlo ay magkakagrupo at yung isang choices ay hindi kagrupo. Okay, thickness of a mathematics book. Ang susukatin mo dyan ay length. Ano po? Thickness. Letter B naman ay length of basketball court. So haba ulit, length. And then D, height of a 6-meter basketball player. So pag sinabing height, length po ulit yan. So ang naiba po dito ay yung C, weight of cargo truck. So ito po ay weight, not length. Kaya letter C po yung not belong to the group. Okay? Number 25. A swimming pool contains approximately 3.1 times 10 raised to 5 ml of water. Express this measurement in standard notation. We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A, 310,000. Okay, so here, 3.1 times 10 raised to 5. So, lagay ko po dito. Okay, paano po ba yan? So, 3.1. So, yan po yung given. Now, since ang exponent po ng 10 ay 5, large number po yan. So, yung movement ay going to the right po yan. So, 5 times. So, move po natin 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At lahat po ng spaces ay lagyan po natin ng 0. Okay, so ilan po yung 0 na idadagdag natin? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 po yung naidagdag na 0. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A. Number 28. What is 4.5 times 10 raised to negative 5 in standard form? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, so tama po ba yung sagot niya? So, ang exponent po ng 10 is negative 5. Small number po yan. Okay? Smallest or small number. So, here, yung C at D, hindi na po yan ang correct answer. Kasi ang C and D ay large numbers. Okay? So, between A and B na lang po, kasi sila po yung small numbers. Okay, so, negative 5 exponent, 4.5, i-move po yung point going to the left 5 times. So here, count natin kung tama, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is correct. Okay? Number 27. Which of the following statements below are true? We have I, 8 feet is equal to 86 inches. Okay? 2I, 3 pounds is equal to 48 ounces. And then 3I, 20 cups is equal to 10 pins. We have A, B, C, and D. Okay, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Okay, 2 and 3 only are the correct answers. So ito lang po yung check po dito, okay? So yung 2I and 3I po. Okay, so yung number first I, this is wrong. Okay? Number 28. What is the equivalent of 23 meters and decimeters? A. 0.23 decimeters. B. 230 decimeters. C. 2,300 decimeters. And D. 23,000 decimeters. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. How about number 29? How many meters are there in 5 yards? We have A, B, C, and D. Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, 4.55. Okay, for number 30, a system of measurement known as the imperial system is a collection of units traditionally used in English-speaking countries to measure length, weight, volume, and temperature. A. English system. B. Metric system. C. Tagalog system. And D. system of units? Again, I will give you some seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Salamat sa panonood mga anak. Good luck sa inyong second summative test. So I hope na marami po kayong natutunan from my simple mathematics reviewer. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for more video lesson.